Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we are looking at a very dark purple ink from Lamy. Where is it? Oh, I forgot. Lamy Violet Blackberry. Thanks goes out to a friend at the OC Pen Club for providing the ink for today's review. Here is our comparison panel. It is so dark, but it does have this gold sheen coming through, which is what we see here. Very nice. Alright, let's take a look at the water resistance test. Alright. Water resistance test shows it might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. Some very dark purple, more purple, and then maybe even some pink in there. Alright, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. Scooch in a little bit so we can see. Look at that beautiful gold sheen coming in. Very nice. No feathering, no bleeding, minimal ghosting. This is the JNB Copper Plate Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. On this paper it looks fairly matte. And a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Maruma Namasani 80 GSM Square Grid. Very nice. Bled through the page. The Ben & Gear Heavyweight Notebook Paper from Walmart.com. Ooh, look at that beautiful sheen on there. Very nice. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Notebook Paper. Again, with the beautiful gold sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, and minimal ghosting. CVS Caliber Notebook Paper. Beautiful sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, and minimal ghosting. What is today? Today's Wednesday. There will not be a calligraphy class today because I have to go deal with life. So, just a small reminder that today will not be a calligraphy class day. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. Beautiful sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. Beautiful sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Almost no sheen. Little bits of bleed through, a little bit of ghosting. A journal from the Dollar Tree. Beautiful sheen. no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. Really bright sheen. Ooh, look at that bright sheen. Wow. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is more Midori MD paper. Nice sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And Leuchtturm 1917 plain grid paper. Tiniest bit of sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Ooh, there is a little tiny bit of bleeding right there. Little bits of bleed through, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel to see where this ink lies. I think it's definitely a dark purple ink. So we will start with the dark purples. Okay. Turn up the light just a little bit so we can kind of see. I mean, this would very much pass for a black. Hello, Alex Gray. How are you doing today? The TP chromatography looked really interesting, but I'm not sure about the ink. Yeah, it's very dark. This is Writer's Blood, and it's darker and more... It's darker than Writer's Blood. 11 a.m. and all is well. Yeah, if you if you're like trying to get away with an office ink, if you're like trying to get away with using a black office ink, this might be a good one for an office ink for sneaky dark purple. I mean, Philip is really dark, but this has more purple and this is more red. And by red, I mean like really dark purple. There's Date Gokoro, which is really dark, but also lighter than. Raise a Glass is really dark, but lighter than. This one's almost gray. Sailor Studio 452 is very dark. Venvistus Venetia is very dark. Amethyst is pretty dark. Lavender Purple is pretty dark. Noodler Violet is pretty dark. Deck the Halls is pretty dark. This is a little more bluer than this one. I should do... just a little bit of So Deck the Halls is similar in the darkness. Bootlegger Scarlet Letter's kind of dark. Winter Miracle is very dark. Gummy Berry is very dark, but it's more purple. Lamy Dark Lilac is very dark, but even it's more lighter than this one. They're very similar. 2016 Lamy Dark Lilac is way lighter, but similar in the writing. And that's it. Well, what did you guys think about today's review? Do you have this ink? Or you think your thoughts about getting this ink? Let me know what your thoughts of this ink are in the comment section below. It's got a little closest. Yeah, it's very dark. So, if you're definitely thinking thoughts about trying to get away with this with the office ink, I would give it a shot. It's very dark. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the doobly-doo, and I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Have a great day. Okay, love you, bye.